terrible stream today. That took ages. Good
I
day,
think it's
Crafty
good.
Chums. It's Nikki here, along with one of my older friends on Facebook and YouTube, Anne-Marie. Hi, Anne-Marie.
Hi. Hi.
So I'm just going to go into my page to see if anybody's joined us for chat yet. So here we go. It should come up. There we are. We're on. And hi, Patricia. Hi, Aristi.
Hi, everyone.
Do you have chat up anywhere?
I'm just loading it just now.
Oh, right, okay.
Hi, Rusty. Hi, Patricia. Sorry, it's late here. Getting tired.
So what I'm doing today is I make these little bodices and sell little kits to make art dresses, because the process of making the bodice is really tedious. So I'm already day 2 into the process. And so I thought I'd just bring you along. Hi, Debbie. Bring her along for the ride of making one of these dresses, and so you can see how long they actually take to make. Well, make the bodice anyway. I've got a couple of examples of the dresses that you may or may not have seen. So I have this one here, which is a bit of a bohemian doll that I have hanging on my wall.
Well, that's really pretty.
Yeah, so I have that one hanging, and I'll just pop it back before I get the other one down. And I have this one here, which is a full-skirted.
Oh, I like that one.
With a satin bodice with a little bit of a plique and everything. And then the net skirts. And this one will actually stay upright, but you actually have to spread the skirt out a bit to have that one stood up.
Really nice.
So it hangs on the wall.
Hi, little craft creations. Hi, Pauline.
Hi, Pauline. And then hi, Vicky. And I have this one, which I did for Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, that's cute as well. I like that.
Yeah, so that one's Belle's dress, or my take on Belle's dress anyway. And I've actually made a little stand, and it stands up by itself like that. So there's that one there.
Yeah, that's cute.
Yeah.
Hi, Michelle.
Thanks, Aristi. Did you say Michelle had come in? Oh, hi, Michelle. So, and then there's this one here, which is it's got a super long dress on it, and stands up on its own because of the dress, and it's quite plain at the front with just the little bead there, and it has a gorgeous little back.
That's beautiful.
BK on the back and a little net bow, and it's really long. And as I say, it's a bit of a bridal one, and if you fluff her skirts out, she does stand up on her own.
Hi, Susan. God, we're busy tonight.
Oh yeah. Hi, Susan. So I just thought I'd let you in on the process of how I actually make the bodices for the art dresses. As I say, it's day 2. They take a long time to make, and I should really get myself a couple of more Barbies or something to do it with. I have 2 sizes. I've got a small doll and a larger one. And as you can see, the one's more curvy and the other one's more straight. And this is the one that I made the Belle's dress from. So quite cute. So I'm just ripping some strips of book paper up here. You can use any paper you want, really. Book paper is good. Newspaper would be good as well. Anything that forms like a paper mache thing, I suppose. I'm just ripping some strips now.
Hi, Kiki.
Hi, Kiki. So this is something that takes a lot of patience and is very, very messy.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't be able to do it around Pippi.
No. She's asleep today. Or tonight. Is Pippi asleep?
Yeah, she's actually lying beside me on her wee chair going to sleep now, so she stole my computer chair, so she's lying lying on that whilst I'm sitting on my other computer chair. So yeah, she's got to sleep.
Yep. So Kiki says she's using 1¼ set canvas, and you can do that as well, which I've done also. But I actually like the ones that hang on the walls.
Yeah, they're really pretty.
As I said, I do make them into little kits as well, which I sell in my Etsy, which I don't really put anywhere. Just let them sit there.
Well, you did keep that quiet because I didn't even know you had an Etsy.
Yeah, well, it's because I had some digital drawing pages on there and then someone tried to use them in a book. So I thought, no. No, I had one design that was for cancer, breast cancer. I did a design for breast cancer, and someone tried to take the design. So it's like, nah, it's obviously not the way to go, is it? Digital pages, nope.
No.
No, because I thought, oh, shipping from New Zealand, no one will want to do that. So I did the digital designs. Yeah, I don't advertise it, Kiki, because I haven't had anything in there for a little while now. Because, as I say, after someone tried to take my design, I thought, nah, I've had enough of it. But I had a request for one of the kits after I made a art dress the other day, and so I thought, oh well, might as well make a few and put them up in there and see how it goes. I do have a couple of videos on my channel showing the art dresses, if you want to search for them. Did one on the boat.
Yeah, I'll have a look.
Yeah, I really liked that one. It was looked really bridal.
Oh, they're really pretty.
So yeah.
As I say, I've still to upload my video. It's just, I didn't even talk in it though, I just put music to it. It was just doing a wee kind of insert to a photo album type thing.
Yeah.
So I just done it up in quiet and just put music to it because I didn't really feel like chatting. So it still needs to be uploaded though.
Yeah. I've got a couple of videos scheduled to go next week, I think it is. So I just thought I'd come on and no, they're not the Greek book papers, Aristi. Maybe I'll make a Greek themed one. So this is actually going to be my third layer, I think, of book paper. It's not quite as stiff as I'd like yet, but getting there. So I think another layer and it will be okay.
So is that just cling film underneath it, and then you just put it on top of the cling film?
Yeah, that's just to stop it sticking to the doll.
Right, cool.
Got one drying over here that I've taken off the doll as well. So this one will be a little bit more difficult to take off, but it will come off. But yeah, it's better if it stays on the doll to dry, but I thought, I'll get a few out there. So I say it'd be good to get another couple of dolls. Hi, Becky.
Hi, Becky.
Hi, Wendy.
Oh, hi, Wendy.
I've got Anne-Marie with me today. She hasn't really been crafting a lot for ages, have you?
I was actually watching some of Wendy's videos today.
Yeah.
From the ones, like, I've been trying to play catch up, so I actually watched some of them from January. So, yeah.
Yeah, Aristi can't go talking, of course, because it's midnight where she is, and her mum would be screaming and shouting at her if she went on. Yeah, I just watched Wendy's feather video as well. Very good.
Yeah, I saw the thumbnail, but I've not actually watched it yet.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't done an inchy swap for ages. It must be a couple of years since we did the inchy twinches and thrinches. Isn't it? And thrinches are 3 inch by 3 inch thrinches.
Yeah, I need to get my button gear and then try and start crafting again.
Yeah. And this is where it starts to get messy, folks. Yeah, you look like you're having fun, Wendy. Aristi keeps tagging me in posts for free stuff, but we never win, do we, Aristi?
Well, that sounds nice, Bex. Bex is saying she's heating up a stuffed provolone paper with refried beans.
Yeah, I usually stuff peppers with rice and an egg. Everybody has their own way of doing this. I like to wet my papers first and then put the glue on. Dip the wet paper into the glue. As I say, you do get really messy in this and you don't want to answer your phone or press your touch screen to type. So saying I was doing this last night while watching Scrapping Lizzie, Elizabeth Brewer. Well, she did a live stream last night.
I haven't done like paper mashing for years.
Yeah. So Vicky says she planned to. Well, I don't have to read the chat now, do I? Because if I keep it up, I'm going to keep the chat live this time, folks. Normally I don't, but I think it's something that we've got to get used to. So I'm going to keep the chat up after this stream. So if you don't want people to read what you put in the chat, yeah, don't put it, if you know what I mean. So just warning you that the chat will remain live on this one, even though normally I take the chat down afterwards, because I think it gives you the option to take it off now. But I think in a little bit later on, we'll lose that option. So let's all get used to it sooner.
Yep. So what's everyone up to tonight?
All morning.
Yeah, well, time zone. What's everyone up to on their time zone?
Yeah, Becky says she's leaving her chats live as well.
Yeah.
Pauline's trying for the giveaway. Yeah, she can't leave a link in my chat because I don't allow links in the chat. That's to stop the spammers coming in and leaving links and things. So I don't have that option enabled on mine. Little Craft Creation is cutting out images from a magazine. No, we don't win either, Pauline.
Me either. And Karen McClure keeps tagging me and stuff, and I never win either.
Yeah, it's like, really? Who are the people who win? Do you ever see about it again? I never see anybody who's won anything. Okay, Debbie, should be right back.
Okay. Yeah. It's 10 o'clock here, 10 p.m.
10 p.m.
Yeah. I'm sitting in the dark because Pippi likes it dark when she's got to sleep.
Oh yeah, I'll keep her quiet with it.
She like sits in the hallway because the hall light's out, so that I'll turn the light off in here, and as soon as I do, she comes and just goes and lies down.
That's nice.
Very demanding. And spoiled rotten.
Vicky, BRB means be right back. They're just being polite. 6 p.m. in Florida, midnight in Greece. It's actually quite a relaxing thing to do too.
Yeah, it's actually quite relaxing just watching you as well.
Yeah, it can send me to sleep. This one can. Don't know about you, but it might send me to sleep.
Yeah. So have you got any plans for today, Nikki?
Well, I'm waiting in. I not last night, not before, at one of the my local next town over craft stores held a grab bag sale. They had 100 grab bags to go at $20, so $50 for $20. So I'm waiting for that to come through today.
Oh.
Because you don't get to see what's in the grab bag, but you hope it's good.
Yeah.
So at less than half price, I should get something good out of it, shouldn't I? They're just been taken over by another craft store, which is good because it means that, you know, the craft stores aren't dead here.
Mhm. Well, I'm still waiting on my camera appearing.
Yeah. Vicky says that's one scary face of my doll. Yeah, I can't rip her head off.
Do you know something? I was actually thinking that as well. It does look actually quite creepy.
Yeah. That's Barbie, how dare you?
But she does, she looks creepy.
It's quite funny. I can't rip her head off. I got to keep her arms and her legs on. I can't rip them off. Eileen cuts them in half. It's like, oh no, that'd be like pulling legs off spiders or things, wouldn't it? Or Susan just switched to her phone.
Well, I've got the Google on my PC desktop, and I've got the stream on my YouTube stream on my laptop.
Yeah, same for me. Yeah, I've got Safari.
You've actually got a better picture on YouTube than what you have on Google.
Have I?
Mhm.
I'm just watching the chat. Oh, Becky's painting inchworms. Hope it's not catching. Yeah. Vicky says she ripped her girl's head off. She didn't feel a thing. I know, I'm just weird. I can't. It seems like sacrilege.
Well, turn my head round.
Well, that'd be cruel. And if I put her up a bit, there you go. Can you still see?
Yeah. You'll give me nightmares.
I could put a paper bag over her head. Did Aristi tag you, Pauline, or did she send you the link?
Yeah, I was going to say that myself. What is an inchworm?
It'll be on her inches, won't it? She's doing an inchy swap, so it'll be on her inches.
Mm.
Vicky said, yes, please, to the paper bag.
I told you, turn their head backwards.
Yeah, definitely like to keep the arms and the legs because it helps to keep the dress form up off the table.
Yeah.
So there you go. Okay. That's even creepier though. That's creepy.
Maybe it's her hairstyle. Maybe her hair needs to go down or something. I don't know.
Well, I'd be glued if I did that.
Mm.
Ay. You lot.
Yeah, I might need to get a Barbie and try this myself.
Yeah, it's very messy. Yeah, I get these at the second, the op shop. I can get them for between $1.50, depending on the condition of the doll and whether little kids have been drawing on them or not.
Yeah. Hi, is it Thilda? Sorry if I'm messing up your name.
Hi, Thilda. Yeah, kids can be cruel to their toys. I don't know if you noticed.
Yeah. It's not that when you rip the head off it, it's really hard to put them back on again. There, she's just doing a push-up, but her body back to front.
A backwards push-up. See, look, I told you being creepy that way around.
She's just making sure her bum looks good.
I just like touching bums. Make them away, just do it. Do it. They're fun to make.
And I suppose, like, at this stage, it doesn't take a lot of materials. All you really need is book pages and tissue paper and cling wrap.
Yeah.
And glue, obviously.
Now I remember the blinking. Ugh. I remember that too. Sorry, I'm getting distracted here because I'm getting messages and everything else. So. So, Michelle, did you ask me something? Little craft creations. You can make them. I mean, they're not my my design. They've been around for years. You know, it's not something that I've invented. Go ahead, go ahead and make one. I've been making them for ages and ages now. A couple of years, actually, I think. And they've been around way before I got onto them.
Yep. And even if you're like on a tight budget, you could probably go into like thrift stores and stuff like that and get like some cheap clothes and use the material of that to add to it.
Yep. I'm just going to put her down to dry. So you don't have to look at her face anymore. Ah, then you need to like look at my videos, man. Watch my videos. I got loads of videos. Well, not loads. I think I've got 3 or 4 videos at least on making these. Loads. I'm lying. I haven't got loads. I've got 3 or 4. It's just they do take a lot of effort to do. You know, 3 or 4 days to get them properly dry before you can do anything with them, because you've got to let the paper dry out first before you do anything else with it. Really, seriously. No, because it will still be wet, Aristi.
Yeah. I've got so many videos I need to catch up on.
I'll tell you what I'll do after this video airs. I'll put some links to my other ones that I've made. And I did give you a quick peek of them at the beginning of the live stream too. You're watching Glue Dry, Aristi? Yes. It's a bit like watching paint dry, but you've come for the chat and the hangout. You can go to sleep if you want to, Aristi. I'm not keeping you awake, man. You know, you guys like to watch paint dry.
You're not just watching Glue Dry, you're listening to your entertaining chat as well. And watching creepy doll faces.
Yeah. To
It's
give you
just giving
nightmares
you,
before you fall asleep, Aristi.
it's giving you something to have nightmares to. Now you can go to sleep and dream about creepy dolls.
This one's got an ugly face too. Ooh.
And she doesn't look as creepy as the other one.
Doesn't she?
No.
Got a big head. And this one here, it says big feet. Big
Just
feet. Yeah, book pages. Thanks, Aristi.
You could use probably newspaper as well.
Yeah, newspaper, magazine paper if you want to. Anything that really that you can make paper mache with. You can use toilet roll probably. You can use kitchen roll. It's just book paper is a bit more interesting, and I have loads of it because I get it second hand from the bookstore. says it put her off her brekkie. See, look, I told you it was just as creepy. Creepier.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
I need to go to the charity shops and stuff. I've not been to a charity shop in ages.
Yeah, you just really haven't. You've been right off your crafting, haven't you?
I was even on, like, I know I was sending you the links to some of the stuff I was looking at the other night.
Yeah.
And I still couldn't decide on what to buy. I was just kind of trying to get myself motivated and looking for maybe a craft set or something to work on, but I was just like, wasn't feeling it.
Yeah, when was the last time you crafted, apart from just having done a video, when was the last time you crafted?
Like, properly crafted. Good.
Yeah.
When did I get Pippi? Like, June or July or something?
Yeah.
So almost a year, probably, since I properly crafted.
It's a long dry spell.
Yeah.
See, if you wanted to, after putting down the book paper, you can use gesso just to white it out, or white paint, and then put some beautiful napkins on there as well. So you could do that to make a nice bodice before you make up the dress. Just have the napkin as the top part of the dress.
Yeah.
And then put some beautiful material on the bottom.
Yeah, it's looking good.
Yeah. You can speed up the drying by using your heat gun, but it doesn't dry out the inside of the doll, the inside of the bodice. You really need to wait and cut it off and then let it all dry out. I usually cut it off while it's still a little bit damp because it makes it a little bit more flexible. So otherwise it's like trying to cut through concrete.
I think I'd be too scared to use a heat gun as well, with it being rubber.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's a bit like using your heat gun on jelly plates. You know, you're not supposed to do it, but you can do it.
Oh, I never do that either.
Yeah, if you're careful. It's not recommended, so don't do it. Don't try this at home.
Be nice weather, just leave it by your window and leave the window opened. It'll dry soon enough. What you having for breakfast, Vicky? Anything nice?
Nothing now.
I'm starving.
For you.
I had my dinner a bit earlier tonight
Yeah.
than I usually do, so I'm hungry again.
This is a more realistic girl because she's got a bit of a flat chest. So, but they don't make for really good bodices. Okay, so I just need a bit of inside of a paper napkin to go over the top of that.
Nah, who needs rules when it comes to art?
Yeah.
Art's all about breaking the rules. What's the fun? Vicky's saying we don't do rules well, do we?
No. That's a good thing about mixed media is there are no rules.
Yep. That's why I love junk journaling, because you don't need to be perfect in junk journaling.
No.
Even like the measurements and all that, I don't measure my junk journals. I just go by eye, and like half the time when I cut it, it's all squint and stuff. So I'm like, heck, it's a junk journal. It doesn't matter.
That doesn't, does it?
That sounds nice.
Kale juice, berries, poached egg on toast. On honey toast. Well, they do say for, you have a good, well-balanced breakfast. You don't, you're full up until lunch.
Half the time I don't do breakfast or lunch. I just get dinner.
You're a naughty girl.
I remember when I did the Weight Watchers, though, I was eating like 5 or 6 meals a day, but it was only like the small meals.
Yeah.
Because we had, like, I was doing it with the point system, and I was finding that I wasn't eating enough to fill my points. So I had to start eating other meals, like snacks and stuff in between, to get the full amount of my points. Or I would save it up for the weekend and treat myself to a Chinese.
Yeah. I need to start exercising again, but I can't with my shoulder.
Yeah.
So every little wrench in your shoulder absolutely hurt. It's so painful, if you just jump up and down, that is so painful on the shoulder. It's just that I can't believe it.
Oh, I've started drinking water again, but I haven't been squatting. I'm thinking about doing a Scotch challenge again.
Yeah, I might be able to do that if I do it gently.
Yeah, God, that was hard though. At the beginning it got easier the more you did it, but right at the beginning I found it really hard.
Yeah. So I've already cut this one off, and I've put one layer on at the back where I've cut it. So I'm just going to put another layer on as well.
Because that's what I was going to ask. What do you do when you split it?
Yeah. So I've cut it and I've patched it over once, and now I'm just going to put the full layer on. So yeah.
Cool.
Vicky says,
I'm just going to get some water.
Yeah, took you 50 years to eat breakfast. But I can't go without breakfast. I've always eaten breakfast, never gone without it. This is where it gets difficult. I'm just going to slurp my coffee. Hang on a second.
All right, I'm back.
You always make these things a little bit longer than you think you want them, because you'll probably have to tidy up the, you know, shorter for the length and things that you're going to make them. I force dried this one a little bit, so it just stuck in a little bit more than normally. It just comes right out. So there you go. I've got a little bit more in there, and that's the cling film, plastic wrap, whatever you call it, whatever country you're in. So that's how easy it comes out. Just pull it out and it's out. So I've got rough edges and that, but all that gets tidied up at the end when you trim it up. So we'll put on another layer and leave this to dry, and then you'll be trimming up to shape and things that you want to after that.
So what about the glue mixture? What is it? Is it how
PVA,
much glue and how much?
Yeah, I don't do half and half. It's because you put wet things in there, so it gets a little bit watered down. But I do something like 50% PVA glue, 25% water, so 75-25. Sorry, 75-25. So a quarter water to 3/4 glue.
Cool.
But you can do like any mix that works for you. It's just a matter of trial and error. This is the mix that works for me.
See, one of my craft shops, I can't remember which one it was because there's not really that many. It's either the Pound Shop glue or the Works glue, but one of them's really runny PVA.
Yeah.
Glue, it's really, really like it's.
Yeah. So you wouldn't probably. Yeah, you probably wouldn't want to water that down.
Mm-hmm.
The one that I've got is quite a thick one. I've got a big tub of it. Big container of it.
That's true, Vicky. It annoys me as well. Or you try to rip it off and it doesn't peel off properly. Like it comes half ripped off and it never rips straight as well.
Glad wrap. Yeah, I think they call it glad wrap here too, but you know, I'm a Brit, so I call it cling film wrap.
I call it cling film as well.
Yeah, just depends where you're from.
But it's like they put the wee ridges in the side of the box so you can rip it, but it never rips.
Isn't it?
Works with the tin foil, but no with the cling film.
Actually, it's very relaxing. This I've forgotten how much I actually enjoy doing this.
Yeah. As I say, I may give it a go and try and get back into it. And
yeah,
you know, a couple of things like who was it? It was, I think it was Wendy. It was doing a video. Was it Wendy? And it was like some group she's in, and it was like doing something in a journal. Like I can't remember what it was called, and I'm not really about to promote other groups on this channel, but I was looking at the group today, and it seems quite cool. So they try and help me back into my journaling. So
yeah,
I might give it a go. because that's just what I've been doing. I've just been going back and watching YouTube videos again and like looking on the groups and stuff to see if it can catches my eye that'll help motivate me.
Yeah. I think it takes something that really grabs you to get you back going again, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. It's like you get the trends for a while, and like everybody does it, and then it's like it's good at the beginning, and then like it starts to fade away, and then everybody's on to something new. So it's kind of like I like the trends and stuff, and I do usually try them when they start off, but I try not to try them because I know that it's going to end up fading out soon. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because so many people are doing it, and it's like.
And you see video after video and after video of the same thing over and over and over, and it's like, no, I've had enough now.
Yeah. It's like before I stopped doing videos, I was doing like, I think it's called the 100 Things Challenge or something like that.
Yeah.
I liked that because it was like, although everybody was doing that one challenge, everybody was doing different things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I liked that we were all still doing the same thing but different things.
Yeah. I'm still waiting to get my fast internet. Told the landlord this week that if I don't nail it in the next couple of months, I've got to move house.
Oh no.
It's driving me insane trying to get them to put the fast internet in here.
It's the same here. It's like I changed my internet to fibre optic or fibre or something like that, and it's meant to be quicker, but I don't see much of a difference, to be honest with you.
It's in the uploads actually. It will take me a few hours to upload a 10-minute video, whereas I go around to my daughter's who's got the fibre, and it takes 2 minutes to upload something that would take me like 2 hours here. And it's, man. And you know that I've had to put up with rubbish internet for years now, because I've had to use public access internet as well, and it's like, oh, I hate it. Hate it.
Yeah. It's like I notice it when I'm watching like YouTube videos or live streams. Usually I get like the buffer.
Yep.
And I've got to keep clicking the wee button at the bottom of the video where it says live. In fact, there you go. I've got to keep clicking that so it actually brings me to live, because the live button was grey.
All right. So no one said yet they can't understand you, Anne-Marie.
No, but they're probably all thinking it. And just don't want to say.
All right. Susan says, if you don't have fibre optic, then you are sharing with your neighbours up to 5 miles or more.
Yeah.
Wow.
It actually took them a long time to put fibre optic into my street. It was all through the phone line thing.
Yep. Yeah, well, it went into the street here last February.
Yeah.
And I've been asking since then to get it put into here, which is a side street off the main side street. I've got like a side street. I live on a side street off the side street.
Yeah.
So it's like they build their streets a bit funny here in New Zealand. You go down a close, which is a closed off road, and then there are all these little side streets off the close, which are closes themselves. So it's like, okay, built very differently.
Yeah. How's the weather today? It looks quite sunny.
Yeah, it is. It is. We've just had another cyclone go over, so it's sunny now. That's 2 in 2 weeks, I think.
I can't wait till we get the better weather again.
Yeah.
It's a thing we don't get much over here is good weather. Unless there's a heat wave.
Hi, Linda.
Hi, Linda.
Yeah, you must be fed up of that winter now. So dark where you are in winter though as well, isn't it?
Yep.
How many hours of light do you get up that far north?
Oh, I don't know. It's
Not
starting to get a bit brighter in the evenings now.
Yeah.
Like before, obviously in the winter, it was like getting dark around about 4 or 5 at night, but it's starting to get a bit brighter at night now. So.
Yep. Linda, I'm making bodices for art dolls. Which is the little frame that you make out of book paper to suspend your little art dresses from. And when they dry quite hard.
Hi, Linda.
Because they're all glued together. There we go. So I've got the others drying. It'll take a little while for it to dry. But that's the 3, and you've seen me pull the plastic wrap off the cling film, Glad wrap, whatever you like to call it. Just wanted to show you that bit as well to show you how easy it was to do it. So yeah, I've only got the 2 dolls, so I can't do too many in one go. So Vicky's just coming out of a heat wave, humidity so high, temperatures up around 40 degrees C, which is too hot for me.
Yeah,
so we are gasping for some cool weather. Yeah.
After that snow we got the other week. That was crazy.
Yeah, I find it hard at 30 in the 30s, the low 30s. I find it really hard.
I find it hard in the 20s.
Yeah, 20 is a really hot summer day in Scotland.
For us, that is, aye.
That's where all your little white skin starts burning as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Spring is on the way. Yeah. It's autumn's on the way here. So there you go.
I like the spring, the colours all start changing in the trees and stuff again and going back to nice and green.
Yeah. So Vicky's she thinks 40 degrees is too hot as well. Hey, you're not wrong. Oh man. So what should I do now? Should I do something else or
Yeah, I'll do something else.
Do something else. You want to hang around a bit more?
Yeah, I'm alright now. So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't mind.
Okay, let's have a look then. What shall I do next?
Oh, sorry to hear that, Rose. Hi.
Thanks,
Nikki's
Rose.
just
Thanks for the thumbs up. Oh, I see your thumbs up. Thank you. Got one thumbs up. Thanks.
yeah.
Thanks, Rose.
No, you got more than one thumbs up.
I can only see one.
You've got 13.
No, you got 13. I've got one. I got 13 thumbs up.
Yeah. 14.
14
thumbs up.
I've got one.
In fact, 15. 15 thumbs up because I forgot to give you one.
That's simply thumbs up. Thank you very much.
But it's 17 now. Thanks, guys.
Oh, you just feel sorry for me. That's really nice.
18.
Yeah, sorry, Rose. Right,
Yeah,
okay.
sucks.
So what should we do now?
I know I'm a naughty host with her because I forgot to give her a thumbs up.
What was that?
I says I'm a naughty host with you because I forgot to give you a thumbs up.
Oh yeah, thanks. Thanks, girlfriend.
That's alright. You're welcome. You know I love you, really.
Yeah. This is my little junk tray. Little junk. Oops. I suppose my jelly plate isn't junk, is it?
What are you doing, shorty body? Oh, I had to trim one of Pappy's claws today.
Yeah.
She split it.
Oof.
Yep. I need to do them all, but I'm just too scared in case I split them. I'll try to like snap the one that's already split. Hey, baby girl. This is for Mama. Thanks, Rose. Off to you too.
Oh, Rose. Thank you. Right, okay, let's have a look then. I'll just put this paper in my little junk thing out the way. My junker tray. Put the pencil out of there.
I think it's funny how we call it junk when it's actually really pretty, and that's why we keep it.
Yeah. Susan's making something for Easter that she'll share on Facebook when it's finished.
Cool.
Hi, Vicky.
Hi, Vicky.
Right, okay. What I got here is these are some acrylic pours that I've got left over. So on there and there, which I think are really nice. So what I do with these is I make bookmarks from there. So that's what I should do with this one then. Make some bookmarks. And I make the bookmarks in this way, is that I use things that people send me, stamped images on tissue paper. So let's just see what I've got left.
I love stamped images on tissue paper.
Yep. So let's see. I think that's what I've got left there. So we'll see how we go with that. And I'll show you how I make my so I've made this is a couple of bookmarks that I've got here. Not only do I use these stamped images, but I use napkins as well. So you like that, do you?
Yeah, that's beautiful.
So this one didn't come out very well, but Laughter is a Smile with the volume turned up. That's also off a napkin. But these are all done on acrylic pours on book paper.
Of course.
Hi, Eileen.
Hi, my dog's just started barking.
Eileen's just joined us now.
Hi.
Hi, so sorry, guys. Took me so long to get back.
So I'm just showing some bookmarks that I've made. I've been doing the bodices on some art dolls, and now I'm just going on to bookmarks.
Oh, and Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah.
So cute.
Oh, yeah, for those. That's nice. Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll do some more, and just showing you how I go about making them. So first off is getting the size.
What's your measurements that you cut them out?
Yeah. So this is roughly around 2.5 by 6. That's just over 6 1/4. So that's roughly the size I do them.
Oh, yeah.
And if I have paper that's too small, then I back it onto some cardstock.
Hi, Ravi.
Hi. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
Hi, Ravi. Did you see Moana? Yes, I did see Moana.
That was a brilliant film.
Hmm?
It was a good film.
Yeah. Yeah, these are images that people have stamped. I'm going to use these. These are just stamped images.
Mm-hmm.
So, and these always come out nice there. So it's tissue paper. So I don't know because people have sent it to me, and this one as well. I've used this in a lot of different things. This is my last piece of it. So so yes. This one here, I really like the design on this, and it's ripped. So yeah, I was going to say I might keep the ripped edge and back it on some cardstock. So, but I'll think about that as I go on with this, because this one will be easy because it's 2.5 by 6.5. Did I say 6.5? 2.5 by 6 1/4. I just cut it to what I think is interesting.
Yep. Yeah, Moana was a good movie.
And it always amuses me to use book paper as a bookmark as well. So
Yeah. Yeah, I like using the book pages as a background for bookmarks.
yeah. Filda, I'm streaming with Eileen on International Crafters on my Friday, Eileen's Thursday, which is Mountain Time. So my Friday, New Zealand time at 9:30 a.m. And for Eileen, that is Thursday. What's Mountain Time? It'll be 2 hours later, so that's 3:30 p.m. Is it, Eileen?
I'm thinking so. Yeah.
Yeah. So Mountain Time, Thursday, 3:30 p.m. So you'll have to work that out for wherever you are. and we'll have 2 guests with us this week, which is Roz, Willoughby, and Wendy Mason.
Bye, Rose.
We can see you, Eileen.
Oh,
You
is
haven't
that
got
bad?
the camera turned off. We can
Oh,
see you mention. There you go.
okay.
You were sideways then. You can turn your camera off if you want. There you go. Bye, Rose. Didn't realise Rose was going. Is she gone?
Yeah, I think she's gone.
Anyways, if we want to go on earlier, my husband said he didn't mind.
Okay, cool. Eileen, and I may do a pre-stream. That sounds naughty, doesn't it? Before we do the mainstreaming with Wendy and Roz. A pre-stream. Sorry, guys, that's just my sense of humour. I'm cutting this a little bit shorter because I like the idea of having the ripped edge along the top. So we'll go with that idea.
Yeah, I've not made the bookmark in a while.
Okay, Hilda, thanks. Thanks for coming in. See you again. Bye.
I like making them. You have to find them. I'm trying to put the computer on so I can see the chat. I was chewing my gum, Nikki.
Chewing your gum.
Chewing my gum.
Is that what it was?
Mm-hmm.
Thought you were mentioning crisps or something. Yay. Just cutting it down to size at the moment. Talk amongst yourselves because my hubby's just, I'm just going to message my hubby.
Okay.
Yeah, when we said hi.
Yeah. So let's see. Interesting. How do you use? Go back on. Will it show? Will it show me? Hello? Hello? Oh no, I turned my camera off, didn't I? My camera on. Hello?
Should I go on to you?
I'm trying to
there you go.
Entertain you over here.
Oh, well, we're having a laugh earlier on at Nikki's creepy dolls.
Hi, Jamie.
Oh, hi, Jamie.
Jamie gave me a heart attack the other day because she dropped her phone while she was filming.
Oh, dear.
Okay, thanks. Just chatting with my hubby, so Eileen's coming on to amuse you for a little bit.
Oh, look at bad hair day. Oh, my husband's junk back there. Look at all his
I
junk.
would take him on, but I'm sitting in the dark.
All those bottles. He collects all those bottles. I'll show you. Okay. My husband's pile of bottles. And Nikki harasses me about my letters. I know. These are his bottle collection.
Cool.
He's got a Coke bottle here. I think this one's from, what was it? Poland or some Polish Coke. Yeah. That's his mess over there. Oh. His robot. It's a mess over here. Anyways, is that entertaining or what?
Hi, Penny.
Yeah, I support his I'm a crutch or whatever his little thing, and I collect bottles if I see them for him. So I got him
You support his habit, do you?
Like, that's the one we're looking for. Support his habit. So there's a few. Don't kill his drone or I'm in dead rubble. We're not married anymore. So a few of them I got for him. And there's one that has fancy light writing on it from another country. Pepsi. See?
Hi, Faith.
Are you ready there, Nikki, or are you still messaging your husband?
Hi, Faith.
He's still messaging me, so
Okie dokie.
and I can't ignore him because he's not even in the same country as me.
Hi,
So.
Linda.
So this is the Suncrest.
You too.
And these are just the regular little ones. Don't know why there are so many of them. And a metal one. Some of them have Coke still in them. They're old. Who drinks Coke? I guess people do.
Well, I used to, but I've had to cut down on it.
I'm making a mess.
Bye, Linda.
This is all really just placed here, like getting out of the way here for me. But this is one. It's got Coke in it, but somebody squished it. And of course, I have no idea why this one's almost empty, but it's got polar bears on it. And a black Coke. Blank. I don't know. I think it's coffee Coke or something. Carbon fused beverage. Carbonated. Wow, I need glasses. But that's it. And there's a moonshine bottle. I have no idea where this came from, but it's cute. I found it. Cute.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's cute.
Entertaining people here. There's a bunch of Kiss people up there. Garage sale. Cora bought them, and then Terry bought them off of Cora. Very cheap. I still think he should have given her more money from.
Yeah, I used to offer £2 but it plays havoc with my stomach now, so I've had to like cut all fizzy juice out, or at least down, and I'm on the water now.
Here, the dog's barking. Sorry, guys. Barking dogs. You want to see a messy craft area? Messy. Don't even show Nikki this at all. She'll be like, "Oh my gosh, that's on my channel. How dare you?"
I'm looking.
Okay.
Hold it so we can all admire. You just flashed too quickly there. Just hold it. Stop. You're making us dizzy.
I'm sorry.
This is what creativity looks like in the real world. There you go. Slow. Creativity in the real world. There you go. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's what a real craft desk looks like.
I've got a nice clean table.
That's it.
Yep.
Usually my tables.
I think I'm gonna.
Usually my table's a messes, but I've got the nicest table. There's nothing on it.
Yeah, absolutely. That is what a craft desk looks like. Don't believe all these videos you see with everybody with their super clean, immaculate craft rooms. They don't look like that.
Yeah.
So
Sorry about the movie. I didn't realize.
And don't feel bad about it because it's how you create.
Yeah, I think Cat Hand actually admitted that it's only one wee square she keeps clear. And off camera it's a riot.
Yep.
Yeah.
Show you
Sorry,
mine.
guys. I shook that up. I wasn't even thinking that would work like that. That would be so shaky. Didn't even think about that. I'm just like, crazy.
So thinking he might have fallen asleep because he stopped messaging now. So I'll get back to me there. There you go.
Okay, yeah. Oops, I should turn off my video camera. Oops, sorry. Wrong one. There we go. I'm not even I have my hair up. I don't even have, I'm like, whatever. But
yeah. I don't know why people do that, show their craft rooms immaculate.
Yeah.
Oh,
yes, you're right. It only looks for like that for 5 minutes of the picture, and then goes back to where. And this is like, I know my water's dirty and all that kind of stuff, but this is fairly tidy. if I'm really getting in there with the crafts with Nikki, it's
Hi, Jen.
like
Nikki's making some bookmarks.
everything's where it belongs, and I know where everything is. So yeah.
Yeah. Hi, Jen. I've just been making some bodices to make some art dresses. So I'm waiting for all those to dry. And I won't show you the freaky dolls that I use because apparently it freaks everyone out and puts them off their breakfast or their dinner.
Yeah, you'll need to watch the stream back to see the creepy dolls.
I don't think they look creepy at all. Rotten lot. So now I'm just going to make some bookmarks because we're just hanging out together and having a little bit of a chat. So yeah, that's what we're doing.
Showing off my disaster of a.
Yeah. And Eileen showed us what a craft desk looks like in the real world. What all our desks look like before we
Tie them up.
before we tidy them up. Man, ever you get to see my craft room, it will not be tidy. I can promise you that.
Yeah, it was mine. That's not my craft room. This is just my craft spot in the bedroom. My craft room is a real big mess because my son moved in and everything's stacked in the corner. So it's my craft space that I've been using since my son's moved in, basically. But yes, that's mine.
Yeah, you saw Eileen's craft room there, Jen.
It was a mess. I was like, oh man, this is on permanently YouTube.
Forever.
Forever.
And ever.
But this little mess provides what I need to get the job done.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
Good.
Right.
Okay. Better. Thank you. Everyone's like, yeah, mine's a mess too. Yeah.
So have you finished May Made It Con, Jennifer? She was out doing some super arting at May Made It Con. All her art journals.
Cool.
Yeah, I think you did journals, did you, Jennifer?
I'm going to quickly run upstairs to warn my husband that we're on live.
Okay.
I'll be back. BRB.
That's so he doesn't come down and start shouting and embarrassing her. Yeah. Something like that, isn't it? Might as well finish off the rest of the glue that I have in here for this.
Yep. Yeah, they're cute. Cute stamps.
Yeah.
The Gina Aaron's ones or?
I don't know. That these were sent to me in Iraq, so I don't have a clue whose they are. I've asked people in the past to tell me because some of the designs that they sent were really, really nice, and I wouldn't mind the stamp, but I don't actually.
They look a bit like Gina Aaron's.
Yeah.
Back.
She's back.
I'm back.
Isn't that a what's it? Not Slim Shady. She's back.
Slim Shady's back. Yeah, that is. Oh my goodness, Nikki, you know who Slim Shady is?
Oh, Faith wants to see you.
Oh, right.
Faith wants to see the creepy dolls.
Oh, look. I've just got glue all over my hang on. Let me just wipe that off first.
I'm still over here impressed. I didn't think you listened to Eminem, or maybe you just know of.
Oh, well, no.
No. What?
No, he did that one with Ed Sheeran. So, see that they're not creepy at all now, are they?
One creepy, hasn't she got a creepy face?
He hasn't got a creepy face.
Well,
Her makeup's creepy.
Well, that's because the kid has been playing with it, isn't it? They draw on the dolls. They draw on the dolls.
Now, one of my daughters would take the dolls and hang them up and put staples in them and all that kind of stuff. That's creepy.
Yeah. Well, Eileen cuts the arms off hers.
Yes, I did. It was convenient. Because you can't, like, form a dress with arms in the way.
Nikki can.
Yeah, well, Nikki's special. She can do anything.
I'm special.
She's special.
See, look, no creepy dolls. Vicky's still eating. There you go. You've upset Vicky again now.
And I take their heads off too. They're in the way.
Yeah, see, look, told you she is like cruel, man.
I love that. I love that background. That's really cool.
Yeah, that tissue.
Yeah.
Blue. Yeah,
So
nice.
pretty.
Yeah, this is my last piece of this one.
I think I got a little bit left.
Yeah.
I got a little bit left of that. So I do have some of that left. Yep.
No.
I don't know.
Sorry, Vicky.
I was thinking about
breakfast. Do you know how large your breakfast is? He has a big breakfast.
Yeah.
I have to cut the edges off this. Sorry. Just
Or she
hitching
could
it.
just be like me and be a really slow eater.
Cut off the bits because I'll take a bit to dry. Be sticking things to other things now, you know.
maybe you could do like little fairy dolls, those little mean fairy ones though, with the sharp teeth. They're about Barbie dolls. Can you imagine Barbie doll size?
Yeah, creepy.
Or creepy elves.
What's that squash fairy book? The trapped fairy book with the fairies squashed in between the pages. I love that book.
Is that the one with
I want that book.
I wonder if that's the book I'm thinking of. And is it the story that was written and it has all the different drawings and things that are in that forest? What story is that? Ugh. Something Stone? No, I'm trying to think.
Nope, don't know.
Well, the kids, they moved to this new house, and then
Well, it's not that. Oh, you mean Mrs. What's its school for?
No, not that one. But there's these people. They moved in this new house, and this boy found the stone. You could see through it, and you could see all the fairies and all the stuff.
Oh,
It's a natural that you can see.
Is it Spider's Chronicles or something like that? That one's called
Spiderwick, yeah, or something like that. Spiderwick, maybe, or something. Yeah, something Wick. That might be.
Spiderwick Chronicles.
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
Well, they had like the grandpa or somebody that owned the house before, because that's where they moved into, had seen all these fairies, and they were drawing sketches, and they had like bug pieces and all that kind of stuff, or maybe even fairy pieces. I have no idea. Spiderwick, I think. Yeah, I think you're right. That was a good movie. The book was really good too.
Yeah. I've not read the book, but I've seen a movie.
Yeah, no. I'll have to go and have a look for it, won't I?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I like the book because the kids had the book as well, and it was really well written, and it had a lot of illustrations in it. And it was really cool because it had like the diagram of all the stuff that they seen and all kind of things and everything drawn. Looked very like they were recording the biology, really cool.
Yeah. It's like it's the same way like most books, in it. The book's always better than the movie. Because with the book you can build like
I like to read books and then watch the movies. But sometimes it happens where I watch the movie first and then read the book. But of course, every time you've read the book first, it's almost better. I don't know. It's kind of like you still could see it puts a face or a picture to what you've read, I guess. But there's a few movies that I'm like, I can't watch this. It's not nearly as good as the book. Like, have you watched Fifth Wave?
Nope.
No.
It's a movie that I've seen, and then I read the book, and the book was way better. And then when I tried to watch the movie again, I couldn't watch the movie again. I was like, turned it off.
Yeah, my brother says the movie wasn't that great either. He wasn't keen on it either.
It wasn't that great, especially compared to the book.
The only thing that kind of, like, I really enjoy reading books, but, like, sometimes with my moods and stuff, I've got to be like, really in the mood to be able to concentrate on it. And I find myself, like, sometimes when I'm reading a book, I've got to go back and read, like, the same page about 3 times before I can actually take it in. Because my concentration is so bad. And I'm the same when I'm watching movies as well. I've got to really concentrate on it, and then I've got to, like, rewind it a lot to take it in.
Yeah. I'm chewing gum. I have a bad gum issue. I'm addicted.
Very easily distracted.
You know, if I watch a movie and I have a few drinks of, you know, a few glasses of wine, I have to rewatch the movie. So I'm saying, I'm like, what was? And then like, did I watch this? Like, yeah. I'm like, no, I don't remember this.
So how many is a few glasses then?
It's like my brother-in-law. Like, I used to, like, he'd be watching a movie, and like I'll be sitting watching it and getting right into it and really enjoying it, and then I'll be like, it'll get close to the end, and I'm like, I've seen this, and he's like, so you sat and watched the whole movie, but you remember at the end that you've seen it?
The Statue of Liberty, is that a movie or a book?
Penny? Movie.
Okay.
That'll be the stamp I've got there.
And oh, gee, okay, never mind. And then B said, okay, chicks, I'm done with the worms.
Oh, yeah. She's doing inchy worms for an inchy swap.
Oh, that reminds me. I gotta.
Yeah, I can't wait to see them.
Yeah, Pauline, are you sure it's just a few glasses? That's what I tell my husband. Shh. No, I was joking.
Do you know something? I can't remember the last time I actually had a drink of alcohol. Probably, because even at Christmas and New Year, I didn't drink a lot. I think I only had like one.
Yeah, you could probably just go to her channel and find the last drink video, and then you'll know the last time she had a drink.
Yeah.
I think the last time I was like properly drunk was October.
Then I found a lot. I'm just reading what Vicky says. I was reading a book every 2 days, then I found you lot. Guess I enjoy you all better. Haven't read a book since.
Oh, no.
It's awesome, but at the same time, I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
I tend to read more in the summer if I have time, and then I can read through a book usually in about 3 days. You know. And
I got an audio. I downloaded an audiobook, and like last month, and I think I'm still on page 7.
No.
Oh boy!
Because every time I listen, I fall asleep or something, and I'm like, oh great.
Really good book. If you're falling asleep while you're reading it, it's not that good.
Yeah.
No, it's whilst I'm listening to it. It's an audiobook.
Oh, right.
So
Yeah.
I listen to it at night before I go to sleep, and then I fall asleep and I wake up in the morning. It's like on chapter 15. I'm like, oh great.
I found an audio book thingamajiggy too on my phone, and I started looking up for history things because I'm really interested in history, but I don't have time to read as much as I want because of all my crafting, right, Vicky? So anyway, and I couldn't sleep. I was listening. It was so interesting that I was up till like 3 o'clock in the morning. No word of a lie. 3:30. I was up, and then I look at the time. Oh my goodness, I gotta go to bed. I actually sat up and listened. Well, I didn't sit up. I was lying down in bed listening to this. It was so good. The guy who was talking about the history was just so good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was just like, well, I guess I can't use this.
I
Thinking
like.
I would fall asleep to it. Nope.
Oh. Yeah, at the moment I'm like listening to like crime stories, and I like fantasy books as well.
Mm. Nice. I did like those are really fun for really like, relaxing time too. I used to read a lot of not suspense, like you said, like crimes, but not really crimes, like detective
Mystery.
stuff kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. That mermaid's really cute.
She is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Straight Asia.
But now I mostly read history and history and a few good books that come out every once in a while. Like I don't have any right now that I'm reading that I could think of but ones I have in the past series are like the Hunger Games and all those kind of things. I did read those. But when something good comes out like that, then I'll read it.
Hi, Jamie. Thanks for joining us.
Okay, bye.
See you later.
Bye, Jamie.
Bye, Jamie. But I really do like a lot of different histories, depending on right. I'm really picky on who writes it and how old it is and all that kind of stuff too, though.
I don't know. It's like, I know it's fun to learn about history, but it's like, I don't know. It's just not a thing that really interests me, especially when I was at school and that. I was just never interested in it.
Mm-hmm.
That and geography, I was rubbish at geography as well. I was more into like modern studies, like learning about what's going on in the current affairs, like the news and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone's different, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
It'd be boring if we were all the same.
Yep. Our crafts would look so boring.
Yeah.
But yeah, everyone's different, and I think that yeah, there's just so much things to. I think sometimes I just get bored of certain things. It's like getting bored, like when you're watching a certain type of show, and then okay, I'm done.
Yeah.
Then you move on to something else, and then you kind of get that interest in that for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I've been watching a lot of documentaries on art, different arts like abstract art, graffiti. Last night I was up till 12:30 watching a documentary about the art world and how it was quite interesting. I can't think of everything right now. My brain's just like blah. But anyways, it was just really interesting about art and all that kind of stuff, and why people are famous with their art and how they kind of sell people and all that kind of stuff. It was really interesting. I found them on Netflix. If anyone's ever interested in it, they have a bunch of art stuff on Netflix.
Yeah.
Abstract art, they have moving art, they have this other program that has different things from buildings to shoes and cars. It's really interesting though as an artist to listen to everybody's story, all these different things.
Well, Aunt Bex is saying she took as many art classes and home economics classes as she could. I did both. I did art and home economics, but I wasn't that, like, I kind of quit art after a while and changed it to drama because I was so frustrated at myself when it came to art because, like, at the times in school, art is like drawing and painting and all that, and I just couldn't get into it. I couldn't draw. In fact, there was a couple of times I actually stormed out of class in a tantrum because I couldn't get the drawing right. So I ended up changing it for drama, and I loved drama. But I did home ec as well. I actually enjoyed home ec as well. I like to cook inside it, but no like the sewing and all that kind of stuff. I wasn't really into that. I was more into the cooking side, even though now I can't cook to save myself, but it was fun at the time.
Yeah, when I was in school, unfortunately, we did art up to grade 6, and then they cut out art for high school.
What was that?
I did art up till in school. I did art up to grade 6, and then they cut out art in high school, which I have no idea why.
Oh.
So my life was over.
Okay, well, I took art up to exam level in school, and I sat my exam, and I got ungraded, which is worse than an F.
Oh my goodness.
I got ungraded, thanks, school.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah, I did music in school as well, but I gave that up as well. I didn't like music.
Mm-hmm. They had I did an older grade, I can't remember what grade it was. They did have where you draw out the plans for a home or whatever. What is that called? Blueprint. What class was that?
Technology.
I hated it. All that
Techie?
measuring. What was it?
Technology.
No, it was one where you're drawing up blueprints.
Well, over here it was called technology. Was it technology? No, I'm getting mixed up. It's not technology. It was
Technical drawing.
I don't know. It was drafting. Yes, and B drafting. It was awful.
Techie.
Yeah, we called it technical drawing.
Yeah.
And woodworking and all that kind of stuff as well.
Mm. Yeah, I was in drafting, and I was like, I left it and I went into childcare.
See, childcare was a thing that always interested me when I was in high school, because I done it for work experience. I worked in a nursery, and ever since I done that, I was so interested in it, but I just never took it up, because the idea of the amount of studying and the amount of years you had to get into it to do childcare really scared me, and I'm like, I'm never going to be able to do it, so I didn't. But I always read lots of books on childcare and stuff like that to try and learn about it. But
yeah, I took childcare and cosmetology, and then I was like a hairstylist for a few years, and then I quit because I just couldn't handle that. I have a thing about things, and I couldn't handle the thing. You know, there's some things that bug people.
Yeah.
And I there's some things that just about it that bug me. So I just couldn't deal with it anymore. So I only do my own family's hair and that kind of thing. But if you have a thing where you're like OCD about stuff, some things are just you can't do. So, but yeah, the drafting drove me nuts because you had to measure and rule and straight. And then I was just like, is this ever going to get any funner? No.
Funner.
It might have gotten better after a few years. Maybe if I could design something of my own. But
it's like they feed you so much stuff in school. It's like, oh, you need to learn this, you need to learn French, you need to learn this, and you think to yourself at school, when am I ever going to use that when I'm older? I'm never going to go to France. And see now, like, I passed my French, but I could barely speak in French now. Yeah. Like, I forgot everything I learned.
Vicky says that she told her family I was going to be an artist, and the response was, yeah, bull something, you artist. Bull blank.
A bull blank artist.
Yeah. But
nice.
when I started doing art was when I was a teen, more or less. A couple years, I guess I must have been about 15, 16. And I just started drawing. And then when I got into it, I did get into oils a little bit, but I mostly drew with charcoal, pencil, and inks. And then But then when my dad passed away, I couldn't afford it anymore because he was supporting my art habit. So then I dropped it until what 5 years ago. So
yeah,
so
I didn't get into art like proper like until my mum passed away, and even at that, it wasn't really the drawing that attracted me to the art. It was the journaling.
Yeah.
That's where I started. Basically, was the journaling. I was so interested in it. I watched YouTube videos, and I was like, "Oh, I like that, and I think I could do that." And that's what got me into art as well. So
I get you, Vicky. I get you.
Yeah, we know it. We're just not saying it out loud.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah. So anyone want to tell us stories and when they started their arting? If you want to read it out loud, you can write it in caps. And if you don't want us to read it out loud, you can just write it regular. Does that help? That way we know.
Nikki's leaving the chat up anyway, so.
Oh, is he? Okay, then whatever.
Yeah, I'm leaving the chat on this one. So I've told people that if they don't want it to be known, local knowledge, then not to write it.
So yeah, if anyone want to tell us some stories when they started arting or crafting and that kind of thing, that'd be awesome. As a kid, I'll just keep blabbing, okay, guys. As a kid, just whatever, don't stop. As a kid, I was always creative and stuff like that, and sketched and drawn. Ooh. English was not my thing. Just saying. Even though it's my language, it's not my thing.
I'm going to mute just now because I'm going to eat, so I'm going to mute so you don't need to hear me crunching.
I actually had someone question me if English was my second language on one of my videos. And I have to say, I am pretty bad with words. So sometimes I have no idea. I'm like, I don't know what this is called. But yeah, someone's like, is English your second language? I was so embarrassed. I'm like, no, I'm just that. Waiting for the day when someone's like, you actually educate your children? Oh boy. But anyway, let's see here. I've been doing art and sewing. This is Aunt B saying she's been doing art and sewing since the age of 9 and grew up with my grandma. And with my grandma and all my great aunties in my life. So it's me, an old soul. That's so sweet. That's so cool. I remember my grandmother sewing way back when, and she had one of those black singers. And I'm pretty sure that she had the big pedal on there that you know, not the one that you do by hand, but it was an electric one, but it must, it was still a big pedal to make the electric go. So it was a black singer. That's pretty cool. My mom was creative, but I didn't like being creative with her because I was always in competition.
Your bookmarks are looking lovely, Nikki.
They are. So it was always, I don't know if it was just my subconscious or whatever, but I always thought like it felt really, whatever I just said. See, there's my English coming in. But as an adult, and I started volunteering and working for that YWOP, Young Women in Power group, and they needed some art stuff, and I was suggesting some workshops for art, and then she's like, okay, well, work on that. I'm looking at her like, what? She's like, well, yeah, you find somebody or you do it or whatever, and I'm like, okay. And then that's how it all started. I was like, because I mentioned art journaling. And then I'm like, okay, now I have to look on YouTube and how to art journal. And that's how it started for me. So about 5 years ago, I started watching YouTube. And yeah. And then I think Anne-Marie asked me for a video and somebody else asked me for a video or something like that. And then I started doing videos. And then there we go. All history from there.
And the rest is history, as they say.
Rest is history, yes.
Yeah, it was the same way Josie. I was actually Josie's first subscriber.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. I didn't realise that I was, but yeah, she told me I was actually her first subscriber.
Yeah, I think you got like a prize or something like that. She sent you
Yeah,
something.
she sent me a Happy Meal.
That was so cool.
Right, I'll be right back, guys.
Pauline says, I have never took any art classes, but when I grow up, I want to be an artist. Me too.
Yeah, it's never too late.
Never too late. And you know what? It's so funny. When I was watching this art documentary, speaking my English here, they were talking about depending on artists, if they become famous and all that. Like, I'm talking about these people who are in the museums or, you know, people that rich people buy art off of. It all depends on what kind of schools they go to, if they go to the right art schools where the popular art people are from and all that kind of stuff. And I thought, oh my goodness, how horrible is that? How does that give any one of us a chance? You know, I was kind of feeling like that last night. But watching it was really educational. I have to tell you that some of the people's art, like in 100 years from now or 50 years from now, they might not be as worth anything, let me just say. But it was just, it seemed like such a, almost like a really, unfortunately, a kind of a crooked or, you know, scheming world when it comes to that kind of art, you know. I'm so glad that we are free spirited and we can just kind of enjoy and heal through our art. And I think a lot of artists over the time that get really known and popular, unfortunately, probably miss that. They probably lose that. Yes, exactly what Vicky said. Don't grow up. It's overrated. It's so nice because Cora's like, I don't want to grow up. I just want to stay with you, mommy. And I'm like, yeah. Funny how we think that when we grow up, we can go, if we want to go buy something or whatever we want at that moment, we can do it. But then when we're growing up, it's like, no, we got to save the money for the kids. We don't realize that. That's nice. And B loves to sew quilts. And Vicky. Oh, she's saying to Vicky. I sewed some quilts with some friends quite a few years back. And it was a kind of a church thing that I was sewing some quilts for Mexico, and I guess they were using them not only as maybe some warmth, but for walls and stuff like that for their houses and that too. And what they did was use old sheets and older blankets for the centers of the quilts, and then we were taking clothes like good shirts that are thick enough to make patches or squares. I think we're doing squares and jeans and material and all that kind of stuff. So we're recycling sheets for the outside, the underneath, and an older blanket that was a little thick or whatever in the middle for the stuffing, and then our patchwork on the outside. And we did a bunch of those. And that's years ago I did that with a bunch of people. It's pretty, I don't want to say easy because somebody might get mad at me, but what I've learned from that particular that group, it seemed pretty straightforward. But there is some really fancy quilts and stuff out there that looks like crazy that I wouldn't be able to do. This was just easy peasy squares.
Yeah. I'm back.
Mainly do English paper pieces. That means I don't know.
You have scrap quilts with no plan, rhyme, or reason.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Man, it's cold here tonight.
Yeah, the scrappy quilts. And that's kind of what I think we made. I think they were like, I don't even know, 5 inches by 5 inches. They were like, you know, and those were really perfect. Yeah. The ones I've done were easy. I was like, I like easy. I don't like measuring. But so I just, I had a little little square to cut off my material. But yeah.
I've always wanted to learn how to cross stitch, but I don't think I'd have the patience for it.
I've done that before, but now you know what? I don't think I could do it because my eyesight.
Yeah.
Cross stitch.
Yeah,
Like my ex's mother, she was really good at it, and she offered to show me how to do it and all that, but I don't know. I just don't think I'd have the patience to do something like that, but I'd love to learn how to do it.
Mm-hmm. Also, too, for me, holding a needle for a long period of time, I don't think I could do that.
Yeah.
My hands won't do it.
Or even learning to knit as well. I'd like to learn how to like knit or crochet or something like that.
Yeah. Well, you know, they do have some videos out there too that are pretty cool. I've always had trouble reading patterns, but I catch on if I watch a video really easy. So it's a good thing.
I think that's what where I'd find it hard is like try to understand the patterns and stuff.
Oh, I see. Okay. Vicky's just explaining what English piecing is. Yeah. Interesting.
Like, Josie was talking about.
Okay, that's how I do it too. So I do the do the way I've shown.
Yeah, Josie was talking to us the other day about one of her quilts, and I was like, "Wait, are you going to make me one?" And she's like, "Yeah, I'll make you one." When she did.
Yeah.
To cut exact pieces of paper, sewing fabric onto sewing. Yeah, see, that's what I've done. I think that's an easy one, right, Nikki?
Yeah.
The English piecing. Yeah. Okay. So I think that's what I've done.
That's the way my nan showed us. So my nan showed us how to knit, crochet, and to make quilts.
Yeah.
I years ago learned how to knit, but I can't remember for the life of me. I'm sure if I watched a video, I'd be fine. I love to design paper pieced blocks. That's what Aunt B said. Aunt B. I actually don't like saying aunt. I like saying aunt, but everyone makes fun of me. So, like, okay.
Take no notice.
Pardon me?
Take no notice of them.
Mm-hmm.
Daddy home.
I don't know what's going on. Maybe Cora came home. I find crocheting pretty relaxing. I can crochet. So far, I haven't had any problems with pain with crocheting, which is really weird because it's a small crochet hook, like a 6 point something or whatever, 0.5, but I haven't had any pain in my fingers for that, which is good. So if I draw too much and that kind of thing, or if I'm writing a story, my fingers are killing me. Pauline says I can do all the little knitting and crocheting, but Arthur keeps me. Keeps me. Yeah, that's what I'm not. Yeah, I'm not speaking it, but that's what I'm suspecting is wrong with my fingers. But I'm not letting it. I'm not, speaking it
out loud.
Out loud. I'm not speaking it into existence.
Not acknowledged.
But I know it, but I'm just like, nah. Is that weird or what? I'm just in denial. Okay, well, chicks, I gotta clean up the kitchen.
Bye, Bex.
Have a good night, Auntie.
Bye, Vicky.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah. That was Aunt B. So, and Vicky, we should live close because no work would get done and our boys, Steve, are
starve.
Oh, Oh yeah, okay. Starve and we would have fun. Yes. I feel
Yeah,
so
I keep
guilty
saying
sometimes
that.
when kids are I'm like I'm doing something and I'm working and my kids are like I'm getting little text messages. Can I have this? Can I do that?
I keep saying that to the girls as well. I'd love to stay close to the girls, but it's
I'm doing live stream and
the
talking.
next best thing we've got is like Skype or doing this. So
Come.
you make do with what you get.
No. Why?
Why? Because Mum said no. That's why. Mum says no. It's no.
You came home now. It's new.
I came home because we're having supper.
Okay, bye.
Because
Well, we're making supper soon. Shoot live. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go get my granddaughter. I think she's here. You guys can say hi to her.
Okay.
Okay.
Hold on.
Lock the studio door. Yeah. And this has still got like glue on it, so I've got to dry it off a bit more before I ruin my pen.
Oh, this carpet's gotta go.
Like I'm so jealous of you guys that's all got a craft room, man. I'd love to have a craft room.
Oh yeah, well my son left a couple of weeks back, and so I've got a crafting room again now, so it's lovely.
Okay. Guys, I'm gonna introduce you to Piper. Nikki, can I put the video on me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it big for a second. Is that okay?
Yep.
Okay.
What?
Hi.
Oh, out the way.
Piper.
Oh, hello.
Piper over there.
Hello, Piper. Hello.
Hi, Piper.
Hi. Not even a smile. Not cracking a smile.
Did you just wake up or what?
Hi.
Oh, she's cute.
No cracking the smile. Look at that. I'm not going to smile for you.
This is my youngest granddaughter, Piper.
Oh, yay! We've got the nose. Woohoo! Hello. You can say hello.
Shy.
Yay, we've got the nose.
Hi, everybody.
Careful. Don't know what you're going to pick out of there. Oh, tired.
Meet upstairs. Okay. Okay, say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Oh.
Oh.
Bye.
Oh, bye. Okay, Nikki, back to you. Thank you, guys.
Cuteness overload.
Okay. Back to mommy.
Oh, unlike my granddaughter, who's a chatty little thing.
Yeah. Your granddaughter's cute though as well.
Yeah.
I loved them when they were on the live stream the other day. So cute.
Yeah. She was following everything Eileen did. Nothing I did, but everything Eileen did.
And you got 4 legs. Pippi's awake and running around the house like crazy.
Okay.
Climbing on the clothes horse.
Yeah. I was going to say you didn't want to show your baby as well, did you?
What's that?
Yeah. Pippi's awake and playing.
They're picking up Kendra to babysit, so.
Ah.
Yeah. So.
Go up in the wheelchair. Go on. Go get a bath.
Your cat's giving you trouble.
Yeah, she's been lying sleeping basically through the whole stream, and she's just woke up and she's jumping around the house and climbing up the clothes horse and trying to scratch my back and
Yeah.
For those that don't know, Puppy is my kitten, my 9-month-old kitten, and she's crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah. So you'll probably hear her meowing in the background or something.
Or
Well,
banging
Nick,
through things.
Vicky is saying that she's truly blessed after 40 years of a table in the corner. I have a room with a design for, oh, it's designed for you. Believe me, I know how lucky I am. Aw, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when you were away, I was saying that I was jealous of all you girls and boys that have got their craft room.
Yeah.
You're just in a 1-bedroom flat, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to hurry up and get married and have kids so I can get 2 bedrooms.
You had time to craft then.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, done that, been there. Now I'm the grandma, and so is Nikki.
Grandma's, my grandma.
We're the grandma club. Who's all in the grandma club? I have a.
Yeah. I think I'm going to be one of those people that get old and just have hundreds of cats.
I think
to keep
Carly's
us company.
7 years old. Cats, hundreds of cats. No.
Going to be a crazy cat lady.
No. Yeah. Well, I don't know. It's really great having grandkids. I enjoy them.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
I got 2 granddaughters and I got a grandson, so. I was just gonna say that Carly, I think she's 7. I think she's 7, turning 8 in September, and Jackson's 3, and Piper's just turned 2 in fall, I think, or something. So.
Carly's 8 and what?
Pardon me?
When did you say Carly's 8?
I think Carly is 7, I believe. She'll be 8 in September.
But I remember when she was just a wee tiny thing.
Yeah.
I know. We've been talking for a while. She was just a little like toddler.
Mm-hmm.
I've had her almost every weekend and a lot of summer holidays and not Christmas, but between, I've had her like all those times, and just with her, I was so lucky to have her so much because her parents were really,
she's a wee cutie.
And so it was really nice. And so I did.
Lucky cat lady.
Yeah.
Cats need a man.
Well, Charity, if you let her have cats, oh my goodness. She's only what? I think 24. And
but she's got a man and
oh, I know, but she'd rather like 15 cats.
I know that's how when before I got Pippi, I sent all the pictures of Pippi when she was just born.
Mm-hmm. Well, Charity's like, Mom, why did I have kids? Sometimes it's just like she's gonna be embarrassed to hear, and she's like, "This is crazy." And I'm like, I don't know if she's gonna have another one. I'm like, come on, Charity. She's like, no. One's enough. But she'd have 15 cats. She actually, I think between her and her cousin, they had 15 cats when they were roommates.
Wow.
I know. That was crazy.
The friend that I had in Ohio, and she had like a huge house, and it was her, her hubby, and the roommate, and they had at one point, if I remember right, it was like 39 cats in their house.
Oh.
Yeah, and to this day they're still taking in cats.
I'm having bad flashbacks of really nasty potties.
Yeah,
they're still. Ooh.
Yeah, I think she had like 5 or 6, or maybe more than that, litter boxes in her house. No, it'd probably more than that because you're going to have like, what is it, two litter boxes to one cat or something?
Yeah.
Can't remember.
I have 1, 2. In the whole house, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 litter boxes. Then I have 1 cat, but I do have the Chihuahuas too, and they use them too if in the wintertime. But they don't use them in the summer. That's how OCD I am. I have 6 cat boxes in the house. But like I said, the dogs will use them too, which is really nice.
Okay.
Well, it is because there's little dogs can be jerks, and I have Chihuahuas, and they can be little jerks, and they can potty, and if you don't have a place for them to potty when they want to potty, you got little presents to pick up, right? So I have one. Yeah. I have one underneath like some like a bench thing in the front door area. I have one in the back door area. I have one in each in the girls' room. Like Kendra has a dog that uses hers. Chloe has one in her bathroom, and I have a couple downstairs. So like I have them everywhere because I have 1 cat and bazillion dogs.
Never thought you'd be a cat lady, did you?
Me? No. I never thought I'd be a cat lady. That's crazy. But that cat is so cute. I really like him. You know, he sleeps beside me or on me every night. I'm his mama.
Yeah.
Reese Packer.
Puppy's just, she comes up for a cuddle when she wants a cuddle, and when you want one, and like most mornings I wake up and she's cuddling into me. But as soon as she feels me moving, or as soon as I go to pet her, that's all she's up and wants to play, and you're like, gotta stop cuddling into you in the morning.
Yeah, Vicky's liking your combo of colors.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, they're very nice. I have 7 Chihuahuas in this house that live here permanently. Well, until the girls move out, and then we'll only have, Chloe has 3 Chihuahuas, Kendra has 1, Cora has 1, and I have 1, and Terry has 1.
Yeah. Too much.
Oh, and my son, Bailey, the big dog.
Like, I remember when we had 2 dogs, we were really struggling with the 2 dogs, and I was like, especially when they start barking. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, well, my Chihuahuas bark, but we're on them. They do get a little away, but I mean, we're on them pretty.
Like one barks and they all bark, and it's like, oh.
Yeah. We can't let them go crazy. And then the bird's the one that's really squawky. Like, he makes noise.
Yeah. It's looking good, Nikki. I keep wanting to call you Vicky instead of Nikki.
That's okay. You could just
because I'm reading the chat and Vicky's talking. I'm like, Vicky.
Vicky, Nikki. Yeah, I don't care. Call me what you want.
Yeah, it's looking good.
Yeah, I do like that. I like that neat pattern on her feathers.
Yeah.
I'm following the pattern there somewhat, but not altogether.
Yeah. That's one thing I would like to be able to do as well as Zentangle, and I'm rubbish at that as well.
I like doing there's this thing that I used to do when I used to draw, and for a while I was really doing it where I do like a whole weird drawing, and I would do like wood, like basically wood paneling or wood floor, and then all of a sudden I'd be drawing like rocks, and so it was kind of like a zine, but it was like not. It was like part of, all of a sudden I'd be drawing like space, and then there'd be like wood floor pallets kind of, coming off of it, or stepping stones. It was really weird. So, yeah, I don't know. I used to draw that though. I don't know what that would be called, but it was kind of Zen-like when I'm drawing. It was really relaxing. Vicky says I have a Chihuahua also, and an 18-year-old. He's 18-year-old, almost blind and deaf. Wow. We have one of our Chihuahuas is 8 years old, and she's almost lost almost all of, like, she's got not very many. I think she's got 6 teeth left. She kept stealing peppermints, my husband's mints. So the littlest one, Misty, we nickname her Minty. Her brother is not Minty, but our oldest is 8, I think, or 8 or 9, and then all the other ones are younger than that, 6, and then the last 4 that we have, or last 3 that we have, are just I think this is their second year. They'll be this after the summer's over. It'll be their second year. They'll be 2. Oh, hi, Michelle. We have no pets at the moment. Kids are looking at a dog, but we've lived in a 3-bedroom duplex house and have no garden, only large balconies. Yeah. So it's kind of hard for a dog. If you're looking at a dog, what size dog are you looking at? With the large balconies, one thing that you can do is kind of like a little area or something for them to go potty. Yeah. Okay. I think I have to go, guys.
Okay.
Sorry.
Thanks for joining me.
Yeah, I'll see you
I
guys
appreciate
soon.
the chat. It means that I don't have to chat when you're chatting.
Bye.
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 Yeah.
I'm still here. I'm just kind of muting because Pippi's using her box and it's dead noisy. So
Oh. I probably won't get to finish these because there's a lot of doodling involved in it. I'm not sure I want to, go on for hours and hours and hours just doodling. So I'll just show you how I finished this off when I finished.
cool. Yeah, it's been fun chatting with you and stuff. So
Yeah, I don't know why you didn't do it ages ago.
I know. Shy, I suppose.
Yeah. So you don't have to show your face or craft or anything. Just be my little chat monster so that I can craft. Because when I'm crafting, I am quiet. So for me, the live streams are a little bit difficult unless I've got someone there to chat and bounce off against.
Yeah. We used to have Jack Russells. I watch my brother's mother-in-law's dog sometimes, and she's a wee... What is it? She's a cross between a Westie and a Pomeranian. So she's a wee name. So I can't remember what it's called. But it's a cross between a Pomeranian and a Westie.
Right.
A wee Narian or something it's called. I can't mind the actual.
Weimarian, I've never heard of it, but hey.
I can't remember. I'll be right back, right? I'm just gonna
Okay.
lock Puppy's bolts. I'll be 2 seconds.
Almost stabbed myself on that one. So yeah. So as I say, this is how I like to finish them off. And so I'll just show you that. I've got like hundreds more hours of doodling to go on there. So yeah, this live stream shouldn't be that long. Oh man.
I'm back.
Okay.
Oh, I had to clean it, or it would stink for days.
Yeah. My
Yeah,
cat goes outside now, so it's good.
Yeah. No, I just clean her box straight away because
Yeah. I'll put another layer of Mod Podge over that to seal it as well after
Yeah.
I'm done. But
that's
that's
really cool.
basically how I do them. Everybody has different ways of making bookmarks. This is just the way I like to do it.
You know, as I say, I've not made a bookmark in ages. These days, most people use the electronic books now, don't they? So it's like kind of sad because nobody really uses bookmarks anymore.
You can actually put a magnet on the back and put it on the fridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like yeah, but people use journals and that, so they can go in that. You know, it doesn't have to be a reading book. Doesn't it can be a journal or whatever.
All right, Vicky. I'll speak to you soon. Thanks for coming.
Okay, Vicky. Bye. That's a little bit too thick, that one, so trim it off. That was really loud. Border on that one side was just too thick. Yes, better.
I like that. I like the border around it. It really makes it stand out.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It does. So they're a little bit different sizes, but it doesn't matter either. I do have some more doodling to do on there. I just thought I'd show you how to finish it off before I just close the stream. So I think we should go now because it's very late for you now, isn't it? 12 midnight?
Yeah, past 12.
Yeah, it's lunchtime for me, so must be time to go.
Okay.
So thank you for joining me and having a chat with Michelle and with Michelle. I've just looked at the thing with Eileen and Anne-Marie.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. I've had fun.
Yeah. So and maybe Anne-Marie will get back into crafting too soon.
Maybe.
Yeah. See you on the International Crafters live stream next, I do believe, unless I decide to do a live tomorrow, which I may or may not. Who knows? See you again soon. Bye.
Bye, guys.